Hi, this is Cheryl Hazard. So, today I was thinking about what one of my neighbors said about my son who is 13, has the mindset of a 9-year-old. And my son has both autism and ADHD, or at least the school's theorizing he has ADHD. And, upon doing a lot of research, I found out that there typically are nutrient deficiency overlaps in both autism and ADHD. And so in ADHD and in autism, there is cases where there is low levels of dopamine. And dopamine is involved in problem solving, planning, impulse control, and prioritizing, and also in motivation. And so, if the dopamine levels are low, there tends to be a lack of motivation and a lack of impulse control. And that can affect a child's behavior a lot, and even an adult who has it, like me. And I believe I'm on the spectrum as well. Well, I've been diagnosed as on the spectrum, you know. But anyway, so I was thinking about how, I often have to tell my son to do the same things over and over again, or not to do the same things over and over again. And oftentimes I end up yelling at him because I'm just so frustrated that I'm ready to lose my shit. And then my emotional regulation goes right out the door. And so with kids with autism and ADHD, zinc deficiency is common. And zinc is involved in emotional regulation. So I was thinking about how that might benefit both me and my son. And then, and how that would affect behavior if he's having trouble with emotional regulation. And, and then magnesium is needed to boost dopamine levels. And that's typically deficient in both autistic kids and ADHD children. So that might be something that I looked at, hey, can that help my son? And fish oil boosts dopamine and helps with the mood. And I noticed when I was tired that I handled the mood a lot better than I would have had I not taken the fish oil. So, there was a mood thing involved in that one. And so I was thinking about how these things might help with, my son's maturing process because of how his mind works. If the mind is not getting what it needs to be functioning at its peak, a person cannot function at their peak. And, whether that's an adult like me or my child or your child or you as an adult, if you don't get the nutrients you need, you cannot function at your peak. And it makes it harder to achieve the things that you could be achieving and accomplishing. And so I looked at my son's mindset and I thought about those things today. And I thought, why not try some of these supplements out on him and see how he does? And the last couple days, I've tried Smarty Pants supplements and a mineral supplement on my son with a multivitamin. And I haven't been able to get consistent at testing him. But I've noticed that I think with the days he's taken supplements for the brain function and stuff, that he did better in school, that Nathan's behavior was better in school. So, these might be things to look at with your child if you're really struggling. It may not be that you have to spend every day yelling at your kid feeling like you're ready to lose your shit. And I'll tell you, life is better if you don't feel like you have to lose your shit every day. So, give it a shot.